Hey guys, Joel Becker with Precision Rifle Network. So some people were asking me after I posted some pictures of this Tier One bipod. This is their ELR version. I posted this on Instagram the other day, and so some people were like, hey, that looks really similar to a Ckyepod, an MDT Ckyepod. And then I had a couple people actually message me through various different social medias, Twitter and Instagram, where I posted these pictures. And they said, you know, I'd love to hear a comparison between those two because they do look very similar. What are the differences, right? Well, so right off the bat, they're very similar in weight, even though this one does have carbon fiber leg body here. It just kind of feels like about the exact same weight. I didn't test it out and bust out a scale. This is just like a quick impromptu video, guys, but it feels very, very similar. And this is just a single pull where this is a double pull. So, you know, you've got your big long legs for the MDT, and you've got just your standard single pull on this one. So the height difference is there. As far as adjustment is concerned, you know, on the Tier One, you've got a lever here that you can tighten and loosen to get your cant. On the MDT, you've got like this barrel right here. You have to loosen that in order to get your cant. Of course, the MDT does kind of include this little barricade stop guy. But as far as adjustability is concerned, they're both very, very similar with buttons in very similar places. So, you know, on the Tier One, you just push your button here on the outside, and you've got up and down and halfway in the middle. You can see that, guys, all the way up, halfway in the middle, folded up. And then you've got a button there here on the back that if you press, you've got your different angles. You can see how many different angles you've got there. So, and it locks into that position, and almost straight up and down like that. Not sure what you'd need that for, but it is available there if you do need it. So displays out nice and wide there. So a lot of adjustability, just like the MDT Ckyepod. This one does attach with a Picatinny mount, although they do have replaceable different heads on these, so you can get an Arca one or you can get a Picatinny one. And it is adjustable for tension here on the side, which is a nice feature. I will say the one thing that I think is maybe feels a little nicer about the Tier One than the MDT is, I don't know, they both have a rattle, but this one feels, the MDT Ckyepod feels a lot sloppier. There's a lot more movement in these legs. Of course, there's double the leg sections basically. And so of course it's gonna have a little bit more movement because each of those joints adds some kind of movement. But for the most part, I do feel like the Tier One seems a little more robust. Even the buttons themselves, you know, I've heard of people bending these buttons on the MDT Ckyepod and on the back too, breaking them or slamming them into things. They get bent, they get whatever. The Tier One seems more robust, just beefier. Overall, just seems like a little bit heftier, more durable of a product. That's yet to be seen. I still haven't worn out my Ckyepod in the years that I've had it, so it seems to be working just fine. I'm sure as time goes on, I'll have more report about the Tier One, but I just wanted to throw those things out there since people were asking directly for the comparison. There you go. And also the Tier One is cheaper by a bit. I'll put those prices up on the screen for you. Interchangeable feet, if I didn't mention that already, really simple, little push pin, swap them out for rubber feet or whatever it is. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more great videos from Precision Rifle Network.